Welcome everyone to a very special edition of COVER1. Today, myself, James Bellini, and Lucas Banda spent the majority of our day out at San Angelo Stadium for the 65th Annual San Angelo Relays. 76 high school teams from around the state of Texas gathered at San Angelo Stadium on Friday for the Day 1 preliminaries this afternoon. We had plenty of local representation from around the Concho Valley, from San Angelo area schools like the Central Bobcats and Lakeview Chiefs to the surrounding areas like Wall, Reagan County, Sonora, Ozona, and Cristoval. Included in our Day 1 coverage was a group of interviews from various Concho Valley participants after their respective races. We even tracked down the Cristoval Lady Cougars head coach during her busy day to have her give us her thoughts on the competition. We'd like to thank our friends at Angelo Bolt for sponsoring today's coverage of all our Concho Valley athletes. Since 1994, Angelo Bolt and Industrial Supply has served the Concho Valley for 30 years and counting. Angelo Bolt is the go-to place for fasteners, power tools, air compressors, safety equipment, and everything in between. Chances are Angelo Bolt will always have what you need when you need it, and that odd chance they don't have exactly what you're looking for, they'll find it fast. No request is too big or too small for Angelo Bolt, located at 808 Warehouse Road, where customer service is their top priority. Thank you, Angelo Bolt, for bringing up our coverage of all things sports in the Concho Valley. Without further ado, here is Coach Becca Crane, Cristoval Lady Cougars head track coach, on what the San Angelo Relays mean to our local teams. By the way, yeah, because especially during the meet.
If you mix it and don't use me at all, it's totally fine.
Well, I will say, like, during the meet, it's hard to try to grab a coach, you know, because y'all are so busy right now, you know.
Yeah.
All right, you let me know when we're going.
We are recording.
Okay. All right, welcome back. Joining me now is Becca Crane, head girls track coach out for the Lady Cougars in Cristoval. Coach Crane, how are we feeling today?
We're feeling good. We have nice weather and it's a great meet, so we're feeling good.
Oh yeah, isn't this weather so much better than it was last year this time when we were all just sitting here baking, right?
Yes, not quite as hot, and so
okay.
Yeah,
so you're at the historic meet that is the San Angelo Relays. It's one of the biggest meets in the state, and of course you're one of the schools in the Concho Valley that represents every single year. What does it mean to the Lady Cougars track team and just, I guess, Cristoval High School to be able to come up and compete at a meet like this every year?
Right, we look forward to this meet every year. You know, it's a great chance for our athletes to come out and just show what they're made of and what they're capable of. We've got a lot of talented girls, and we like to see them compete and really take that next step to get ready for district.
And getting ready for district is probably the best way you can describe it, because there is stiff competition out here, you know, because especially in the division, what is it, 2 and 4? I think those are the girls' divisions, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like you got anywhere from, you know, El Paso schools down, you know, all the way to, you know, Metroplex schools in some cases. But you got pretty much the entire panhandle here today too, competing against y'all. What is it like competing against some of these opponents that you don't usually see?
Yeah, it's always good to see different competition, you know, get a different look at and just be able to compete no matter who you're running against. And it's great for us to see some of the bigger schools also, you know, learn and grow as you're here too.
And let's ask a fun one, more of you as a coach. Of course, last year, I don't know if you remember, but you took a bit of a spill. It was a good laugh for all the girls on your team.
Yes.
What's it like being a coach for these girls, knowing that they have such a good sense of humor that they can pick you back up even when stuff like that happens?
Right. Oh, our girls are great. They are a great group of girls. They're fun. They're competitive. They show a lot of grit. They work hard day in and day out. But they're great girls that have fun. And yeah, laugh about stuff, but they'll get the job done when the time comes. So.
All right, finals are tomorrow. How many athletes do you expect to be there?
Yes. Well, we have some out for sickness, and we're kind of filling in. But hopefully, I mean, we'll just take whatever we can get to finals, and we have our distance girls tomorrow. They should compete really well tomorrow. So that we're going to look forward to that. But we'll see what we have.
Yeah, but if anything, all this meet really does is really prepare y'all for y'all's tough matchup when it comes to district.
Yes, sir. We like to see this to get our district competition, and then beyond when you see our track meets a little bit more structured like this. So, yeah.
All right. Again, this has been Coach Becca Crane, head coach of the Lady Cougars out in Christoval. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And remember, guys, all this San Angelo Relays coverage is brought to you today by Angelo Bolt. Thank you again for taking the time, Coach Crane, and good luck to the Lady Cougars as we move into the finals tomorrow. Next, we caught up with one of Division III's most formidable speedsters after she won her preliminary heat of the 100-meter dash. Wall Lady Hawks' Kale Neighbors set a personal best in her race with a time of 12.82 seconds. She will surely be competing in the finals tomorrow, but before then, she gave us her thoughts on her performance. Let's take a look. All right, joining me now is Kale Neighbors. Lady Hawks from Wall just ran a PR in the 100-meter dash on a time that's almost guaranteed her to send her to the finals tomorrow. Kale, how are you feeling after your PR performance?
I'm feeling amazing. I wasn't prepared to PR, but I'm glad that I came out here and ran what I could.
Yeah, and we could tell that you gave it your all. Like, even after you were done, it was just like a 1 minute type situation. But when it comes to just doing sprints like this, it's nothing else is really like it. You only are going for about 10 to 12 seconds. What is that adrenaline rush when you cross that finish line and you know that you accomplished exactly what you wanted to?
Oh, it's an amazing feeling. It's something I don't think you ever feel until you do it, and you can't explain it either.
And so if you do indeed make it to the finals, which I'm pretty sure that you will, what is your main goal in that final? Are you saying that you want to win it all, or you just want to try to PR again? What do you think?
I would like to be able to PR again. Ultimate goal, place on that podium, #1. But I'm willing to give it my all and see where God takes me.
And last question here for me, this is just about the San Angelo Relays as a whole. How important is this meet to y'all's track team as you prepare for your district meet here in a couple weeks?
Oh, it's very important. It really gets us prepared for how many people are here, the teams will possibly be running against, and the environment and energy that everyone brings to it.
All right. Well, congratulations on your PR, Kale. And again, this has been Wall Lady Hawks Kale Neighbors PR today, almost guaranteed to make the finals tomorrow. And guys, remember, all this San Angelo Relays coverage in 2024 is brought to you by Angelo Bolt. Back to y'all.
Thank you.
That young lady makes most of us all look slow, doesn't she? Thank you again for the interview, Kale, and good luck tomorrow. Finally, no Cover1 show would be complete without yours truly talking about my Central Bobcats. The Cats 4x1 relay team finished second in their heat today and second overall headed into tomorrow's finals. I talked to each member of the relay team after their race to get a glimpse of how they were feeling. Let's take a look. All right, joining me is the entire Central Bobcat sprint team that just finished second in the preliminaries of the 4x1. Guys, it seemed a little close there at the end, but you came back and got second place. Let's go ahead and introduce all four of y'all to the audience.
I'm Colton Gossett.
I'm Peter Kagani.
I'm Alex Lindsay.
Andres Diaz.
All right, guys. Well, let's start first over here. You got out of the blocks hot, set a pretty good pace. Just give me your thoughts on your portion of it.
Yeah, I feel good. I usually have a pretty good reaction time starting off first leg. I've been doing it for a while, so got out first and then got a really good handoff to Alex. Gave us a good portion to finish it off there.
All right, and there are some pretty fast guys at this track meet. I mean, there's 76 teams. Knowing that you got second place in the end, like what do you think your chances are of making the finals?
I think I don't know. They were good. They were really good.
That's what I'm talking about. And
I knew we were gonna make it.
Yeah.
I knew we were gonna make it.
Yeah, I love that attitude. And then in the finals tomorrow, Alex, I'll ask this question to you. What is it going to take to get an even cleaner exchange to get to the point where y'all can even finish on the podium?
Really just do what we do. Just run it at 100%. Crisp, clean, no mess ups. There's no room for mistakes in finals.
Oh yeah, all right. And last question here. If you could change one thing about this race, what would you change? And I'm just going to hand the mic to you.
I think the race is pretty good how it is. I mean, we all compete real hard, all hardworking guys, and to have a meet that we're all finally good and feeling good, perfect, it's real nice. And so I think the race is fine just how it is right now.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully that time was good enough for the finals. I think it was, but I guess we'll find out here in a little bit. And thank you for joining me today. And guys, again, this has been the entire 4x1 sprint team for the Central Bobcats, headed to the finals tomorrow, most likely. Back to y'all. Thanks again, guys, for taking the time to talk to me, and good luck tomorrow. Well, that will do it for today's special edition of Cover 1. The 65th Annual San Angelo Relays will continue with the finals all day tomorrow, with the first events kicking off at San Angelo Stadium at 9:30 a.m. It is sure to be filled with amazing competition, so go out if you have the time to support our local student athletes. Thanks again for watching Cover 1, and stay tuned for additional coverage of the San Angelo Relays available this weekend on SanAngeloLive.com. For San Angelo Live's Cover 1, I'm Ryan Chadwick.